The all-new Volkswagen T-ROC has arrived. On paper, it looks like just another compact SUV. The segment is crowded after all, with options from every major manufacturer. But that's exactly where the T-ROC has always stood out. Since its introduction in 2017, it's quietly become one of Volkswagen's global success stories, selling over 1.2 million units and carving out a reputation as the stylish, slightly more youthful sibling of the Tiguan. Now, VW is refreshing the formula. The new T-ROC doesn't just polish up the old design, it moves onto a fresh platform, adds electrification for the first time, and sharpens its design language to fit alongside VW newest models. At first glance, it feels evolutionary, but spend a little time with the details, and you'll see why this is the most ambitious T-ROC yet. Volkswagen has taken an if it isn't broken, don't fix it approach here. The overall silhouette is familiar, but almost every line has been tightened, sharpened, or modernized. The arched roofline is still present, sweeping down toward the chunky rear pillars, which remain a signature design cue. However, the body sides are cleaner, with less clutter, and the front fascia has been reworked with a more horizontal grille pattern, flanked by slimmer LED headlights. This gives the T-ROC a more confident, almost Tiguan-like face, while still keeping its sportier stance. From a technical standpoint, the new T-ROC measures roughly 4.37 meters in length, 1.83 meters in width, and 1.56 meters in height. That makes it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing model, but not so much that it jumps into the Tiguan's territory. It still sits firmly in the compact SUV segment, but the added dimensions should give rear passengers a little more room and improve overall road presence. Though the real change lies beneath the surface. The T-ROC now rides on the MQB Evo platform, the same architecture underpinning the latest Golf and Tiguan. This matters because MQB Evo is not just a reworked version of the older MQB, it's a more modular, electrification-ready foundation. That means better chassis stiffness, more efficient packaging, and the ability to integrate hybrid systems seamlessly. It also gives VW the flexibility to tweak ride comfort and dynamics to better suit the T-ROC's urban SUV with a sporty edge personality. By comparison, the T-ROC's approach is more restrained, more VW, clean lines, subtle aggression, and a premium edge. It won't shout for attention, but that's exactly the point. Perhaps the most significant change to the new T-ROC is what lies under the bonnet. For the first time, the T-ROC range will include hybridization, starting with VW's latest generation of mild hybrid engines. At launch, buyers will have a choice between two versions of the 1.5-liter GT petrol engine, producing either 116 PS or 150 PS. Both come with 48-volt mild hybrid assistance, a small electric motor paired with a lithium-ion battery that helps smooth out acceleration, recaptures energy during braking, and allows the engine to switch off more often during coasting. This system isn't designed for electric-only driving. Instead, it's about efficiency and refinement. Think of it as a Toyota-style setup, but tuned to VW-owned priority, where Toyota's hybrids can creep silently on electric power at low speeds. VW Mild Hybrid is more about cutting fuel use during normal driving without changing the driver's habits too much. In city traffic, you'll notice fewer engine restarts, smoother stop-start operation, and slightly quicker throttle response when pulling away. On the motorway, the engine can decouple and coast, reducing fuel consumption. The big news is what comes next. In 2026, the T-ROC will add full hybrid options with outputs ranging from 136 to 170 PS. These will be closer to Toyota's self-charging hybrids or Renault E-Tech system engines that can genuinely run in pure electric mode at low speeds, giving a stronger efficiency boost. This is a significant step for Volkswagen, as it signals their intent to electrify even their smaller mass-market SUVs without jumping straight to full EV. From a technical perspective, this also highlights why the MQB Evo platform matters. Without the more advanced electrical architecture and packaging flexibility, VW wouldn't be able to integrate these hybrid systems as cleanly. Compared to rivals, VW is arriving a little later. Toyota's CHR and Corolla Cross have already normalized hybrid driving, while Nissan's Qashqai e-Power offers a unique series hybrid solution. But VW counterpunch is clear. Familiar engines enhanced with hybrid tech, wrapped in the kind of understated design and refinement that appeals to loyal customers. The new T-ROC doesn't just evolve in design. It takes a serious leap forward under the hood. The powertrain lineup starts with a mild hybrid, delivering a solid 150 PS. Then climbs to a high-performance 2.0-liter CEA producing up to 190 PS. And for those craving even more bite, Volkswagen is preparing future high-end variants capable of pushing up to 245 PS. In real-world terms, the top trims are expected to accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in roughly 6.8 seconds, a figure that nudges the T-ROC into territory normally reserved for performance-focused SUVs. It's a statement that Volkswagen is no longer content to play it safe in this segment. Step inside. And Volkswagen is clearly taking cues from both its premium lineup and customer feedback. The cabin is not only more modern, but also more refined. Think improved ergonomics, a cleaner layout, and materials that feel far more upscale than before. The tech has been elevated too, seamlessly blending practicality with the digital-first world we live in. Boot space has also received a quiet but impactful boost, growing from around 445 liters to roughly 465 liters. It's the kind of incremental gain that speaks to clever engineering, enough to make a real difference in day-to-day usability without compromising the SUV's proportions. On the surface, you might assume this is just another T-ROC refresh, a safe continuation of a familiar formula. But the reality tells a different story. Volkswagen has raised the stakes by integrating hybrid systems, enlarging its dimensions, and fine-tuning the platform in ways that subtly but significantly shift the T-ROC ahead of its segment norms. This car is all about outpacing rivals in areas where small improvements compound into meaningful advantages. In essence, what looks like a gentle update is actually a strategic step forward. Context matters, and here the T-ROC carries weight. It was Volkswagen's best-selling SUV globally, topping charts across Europe and North America. This new generation, however, comes with added significance. It will be Volkswagen's final new petrol-powered release in the UK before the brand transitions fully to electric. That alone makes the T-ROC a milestone. Its official debut is locked in for the Munich Motor Show in September 2025, with a public launch slated for late the same year. Beyond the specs and features, this is Volkswagen closing one chapter of its legacy while preparing to write the next. So that's the new VW T-ROC. Bigger, more advanced, and an important milestone for Volkswagen. If you found this breakdown useful, check out my other car reveals and reviews linked on screen. I'll see you in the next video.